And we're live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Hawkwinds Radio Picture Show. I'm your host, Jay Smooth. And tonight we have a very awesome show for you guys. From Chicago, Illinois. Give it up for a very new up-and-coming band called Rainy Park. What is up, guys?
What's up, y'all?
Hey, how's it going?
Yo.
Oh, yeah. How you guys feeling today?
Feeling good.
Excellent.
Any cool Memorial Day stuff happening to you guys?
No, I was pretty lazy on Memorial Day.
Yeah,
Just kinda,
no cookouts, no going to the lake.
nah, nothing.
Hell
I
yeah,
did a lot of swimming, a lot of drinking.
as one should.
Exactly. And then
It's the American way, goddammit.
yes, exactly. So it was a great time.
Hell yeah. So I mean, I guess let's get into it, guys. What for the people watching out there, tell me a little bit about yourselves, what you guys do in the band, and how it got started.
Yeah, I'm Ricky. I play guitar and sing. It's a very new band. My previous band that I was in, Alive Alone, we were together for 10 years. We played our final shows in November of last year. And I just started a new project. And I met Pete through a tour that we did together years ago, like a long time ago.
Long time ago.
He was playing drums in Shiva, and I hit him up, showed him the new song, the one we released, Dumb, and he was into it, and we did a music video for it in February.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so it's still a pretty new band.
Still pretty new band, yeah. How did you guys meet? You said it was through a tour that you guys did?
Yeah,
Yep.
we did a tour, Alive Alone. That was the band I was playing in, then his band Shiva, and then there was a band called Curses from West Virginia,
Oh, hell yeah.
and they were like the headliner of the tour.
Which is crazy because like we were way different genres.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you were like emo and we were like new metal. So actually,
Oh,
it's kind of a
shit.
nice combo though. It's like
Yeah.
best of for some people, best of both worlds.
It definitely matches. Like I know for sure if I were to go to like an emo / like new metal / metalcore band or
kind of
show,
badass.
I'd be
Yeah,
like, fuck
yeah,
dude.
that's a perfect little
best
combo.
best of all worlds. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And so I guess tell me a little bit about yourself, man. How did you get started with Rainy Day?
Just like you said, it was just like we met up. I think Kosh set everything up, so he probably knew you first
Mhm.
and linked up and just met through the tour. Kind of kept in touch, and he just hit me up on Instagram not too long ago for Rainy Park, and I'm like, sounds like a fun time. I put drums on right away,
Hell yeah.
and just he said that sounds sick, so here we are. Just
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So I know this band is formed from members of a bunch of other previous bands and
Yep.
stuff like that. Can you talk to me a little bit about, I guess we'll go down the line, what your previous band experience was, and then what your previous band
Sure.
experience was?
Yeah, so my first band was a metalcore band actually, called Crown Me King,
Hey.
and I was in that band for about like 3-4 years, just playing guitar and doing clean vocals. And then after that, I had that really long run with Alive Alone, and that was where the majority of my playing and like touring experience came from. I did that for 10 years, and yeah, now here we are.
that's a long
Rainy
time.
Park.
That is a long
It's
time.
a very
man.
long
Yeah.
time, yeah.
You guys are sick though.
Hell
Thank you,
yeah,
bro.
dude. What about you, bro?
Oh, I've been it started since high school. I'm 32 now.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, like plenty of local bands, like high school bands, and then but more serious was definitely with the Lion Fight. That's when we started touring, and that's obviously when we met Ricky and stuff, and then Shiva, and we also were touring with them too, and right now it's currently Grey Dream, so that's my current band,
Hell yeah.
and trying to pop it off right now, so
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
doing two
He
bands.
sent me
yeah.
a video like a month ago of when he played with Lion Fight at the
Oh my
Penny
God,
Road
that is
Pub.
actually crazy.
Hey,
Yeah.
I remember Penny Road.
Yeah, dude, fuck yeah, that place ruled.
Yeah, it was awesome. And it's funny, I was like front row for
You were
his
going
band.
so hard.
Like just going nuts for that band. I really liked their music.
I was with my mom watching that too. I'm like, is that Ricky?
yeah. He's like,
Yeah,
bro, is
that's
this
me,
you?
Yo, does Penny Road still exist?
No, man.
No, they closed it down. Yeah,
Dunzo.
dude. Man, I remember because I play in bands too, and so I would pull up because it was far away, and none of my friends had like cars at the time.
that's too
So
far.
I remember pulling up in a van with like 5, 6, like, you know, besides the band. So it was probably a total of like 12 people in a tiny ass band pulling up to Penny Road Pub or whatever.
Squad up.
Everybody, like a clown type of situation. You know what I mean?
They would have some crazy tour packages.
They
come
really
by.
would, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
they
one of the best venues I could think of.
They had some good shows.
And it's cool because I was a big fan of Lion Fight, and when we toured together, Shiva, I really liked your guys' stuff too.
Hell yeah.
So it was cool to like join forces with Pete now, you know.
It is kind
It's
of
like
crazy, yeah.
kind of like a full circle moment
Yeah.
type of
Pretty
thing, you know.
Yeah.
Started touring it in different bands together, and now finally all the forces met, and boom, you guys are
Yeah.
unstoppable now.
Let's go.
So I guess some of the people watching kind of, I guess, want to know like what the early stages of your musicianship looked like. What got you guys into music? What was your first or like earliest musical memories that you guys remember?
That's actually a great question. I could kind of start.
Yeah.
I don't actually. I think I was 11 when I first told my dad, I'm like, oh, I want to be a drummer, and that really came out of nowhere, to be honest. I couldn't tell you why, and it's funny because he was a guitarist and my grandpa was a guitarist, so I came out the drummer. I don't know, but yeah. So since 11, pretty much been playing since then, and obviously like, you know, high school, joining different bands, playing shows. So.
It's that teenage rebellion, man. Like,
Yeah, I guess
my
so.
dad was a guitarist. I'm gonna be a drummer.
And I bought the drum set from my dad's buddy, which was a drummer, and he just taught me one beat. It's just like the simple 4 on the 4, boom, clap, and then I really had no other lessons than that.
That's all you need, man.
So I'm pretty much self-taught.
when you want to do it, that's all you need.
Yeah,
Just the
pretty
first
much.
beat, bro. Teach me the first beat.
Exactly, yeah.
And then after that, do you remember like maybe like the first like musical performance you had?
Ooh, I actually do. It was the 7th grade, fucking what do they call those things?
Like talent show?
Yeah,
or something?
yeah, yeah.
Battle of the Bands.
Battle of it, or like
Oh, Battle of the Bands.
whatever,
There you go.
one of those
Same
things.
thing.
We played
Tomato potato.
Yeah, we played Brain Stew by Green Day.
Hey.
It's easy, you know, and all the teachers were bobbing their heads. We're like, we're doing something right.
They all probably knew it.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
probably like our age right now.
Right,
like,
that's a
"Fuck
good point.
this
Yeah,
is awesome."
So that was fun. Yeah,
It's
I
crazy
actually
'cause-
remember that pretty well.
I know some teachers and like they're my age, and I'm like, what are you doing teaching kids, bro? Like,
Yeah.
What about you, Ricky?
I started playing guitar when I was like 12. I didn't start taking it more serious till I was 14. I started like writing songs on like an acoustic, and my buddy Steve, he played in like a real band at the time called Whisper Out Loud. He went to high school with me,
Oh, yeah.
and definitely they were an inspiration to where I was like, damn, that's cool, like having a full band and stuff. And he actually recorded my first like 4 songs. I just went to his place. He had like a home studio,
Nice.
and I recorded some songs. I never did anything with those, but I ended up joining a band through my buddy Jose, and he told me if I could play like metal, and so I was like, yeah, I'm down. I went to go try out. They gave me the tabs for the rest of their songs, and I actually played my first show as a Battle of the Bands.
See,
at
this
my
is how
high
it
school,
goes.
yeah.
That's the rite of passage, it seems like.
And it was so nerve-wracking. I remember my leg was just shaking uncontrollably,
Dude.
and I could not look at people. I was really quiet in high school, so it was just
Same.
weird to be in front of a crowd.
Hell
And
yeah.
it was definitely first experience. I was like, damn, that's gnarly. Like, it's a lot of adrenaline pumping when you're doing something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I know you mentioned you were in one of your first bands was Crown Me King. I remember I think I watching you guys at a show at some point in like some backyard or something like a
No
long
way.
time.
Some
Dude, yeah,
backyard.
I was like yeah, it was pretty cool. But was that like your first like introduction to like playing live music?
Yeah. So when we played that Battle of the Bands, we were called Surrounding the Archers. It was like our infancy stage, and then we ended up changing the name. And I remember once we got more settled in, we started playing more shows, and we used to go to the Rave in Milwaukee.
Hell yeah.
And probably one of the coolest things we were able to do is open up for Asking Alexandria.
Dude.
Really?
And like now, like, the video from the set that they played now is like pretty iconic, because it was like that when they were still like at the top of like metalcore, and they had like all the synchronized moves.
Still
and
doing the
everything like
crabcore
that.
stuff
Yeah.
and
And
the
even
spinny
though-
guitar stuff.
Yeah, it was dope. And
That's awesome, dude.
like even though we played as like the first band at like 5 p.m. to like a way smaller crowd, it's still like, damn, we were somewhat a part of that, you know?
Yeah, I mean, no, you literally were a part of that,
Yeah.
not just somewhat.
Yeah.
Did you meet Asking Alexandria at all?
No, I didn't.
Oh man, that's
That would have been cool.
oh dude. And Peter, you mentioned Lion Fight. Was that one of your first musical band, like first like bands that you were in, or was there like some
First
bands
like
beforehand?
serious touring, playing shows
Right.
band. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Extensive touring. Like,
Yeah.
I've done, quite a bit of the states in the U.S. here. Yeah.
What are some of the places you enjoy playing at other than Chicago? Because
I
obviously
lo-
Chicago's your favorite.
Yeah, but it's weird. We had a bigger following in like West Coast for some reason. Like
Oh, really?
El Paso, Texas loved us for some reason.
I can see that.
Yeah, because we, like I said, we mostly just started touring first before playing many hometown shows. It was kind of like ass backwards, but we did that so much that we got like a lot of connections in like West Coast. So definitely Colorado, California, like Texas was my favorite for sure.
Hell yeah. Man.
Yeah.
And so in Chicago, what are some of your local favorite venues to play at? I guess both of you.
What do you got?
In Chicago, I started off playing a lot of house shows, and
Those are the
I feel
most
like
fun.
those are always the funnest
best,
shows.
yeah.
But in terms of venues, House of Blues was a really cool one to
played
do.
there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we
Holy
played there one
shit,
time.
that's
Yeah.
fucking huge.
Uh,
I never played there.
and-
He's
That
like, what the
was
hell?
cool.
Yeah, what? You already beat me there. Yeah.
Because everything looks really cool, like from the stage, like just like the setup of it and everything. It looks really nice.
Was that with the Live Alone?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's fucking sick.
But some other venues, Beat Kitchen's cool, Cobra Lounge.
We did that. Cobra Lounge is dope,
Yeah,
yeah.
Cobra Lounge is sick. I heard they built a new stage recently too.
Oh, cool.
Cobra Lounge?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I haven't been there in a minute, but
Yeah.
that's cool. I know you've also done like some touring with Live Alone. What are some of your favorite states to play in?
I would also say Texas. Texas is really
Texas
cool.
just throws down.
This is awesome.
They just
Oh,
know how
yeah.
to party.
I feel like I'm copying Pete, but Colorado is also really dope.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
They're probably very chill in Colorado too.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Fucking sup, dude.
Yeah. So I like a lot of like the small town places because I feel like when you play in a big city, there might be like a bunch of other stuff going on. But sometimes when you play somewhere like Beckley, West Virginia, or like Tulsa, Oklahoma, sometimes like that's like the thing going on, you know. So
That
like,
makes,
Everyone
sometimes we've
comes
played
out.
really good shows in like smaller towns.
that makes
Like
sense.
those shows.
It's kind of like there's nothing else going on, but everybody knows of this show that's happening, so we all have to go there.
Yeah.
Compared to like a big city, where it's like we have like 20 shows happening within
Yeah.
one little strip, so
You're
we have
competing
options.
with like real professional bands and stuff.
Hey man, don't sell yourself short, man. You're a professional too, bro. You guys are
you, man.
professionals,
Thank you.
man. Oh yeah. So what are some things that you've learned from like going into your first bands up until now? Like what are some like maybe performance things you've learned, maybe like some musical things, maybe like just life general, like how to actually like balance, life and music at the same time? What are some things you guys learned?
I've learned, I feel like a big thing that I'll take into this band is like, just to never let other stuff get too much in the way. Sometimes you got personal stuff. Sometimes you got work, you got other hobbies. Like there's a time to like dial it in to where when you're doing music, sometimes it should be like a primary focus. If you really want to get stuff done like writing. And I'd say another thing is just really learning your gear. Because I've had a couple times to where I go on stage, I'm like, wait, does the tuner go into the reverb, or does the delay come first? Or just like really learning your
Learn how to use
your gear and like having it properly set up before you start setting up, and just to enjoy it. I mean, it's not something a lot of us can do forever, so I always say like a bad day on tour is better than a good day at work. So just try to like take it in.
I love that.
Take
Yeah.
more pictures, because there's so many places I've been to that I'm just like, oh, I just want to take it in. But on the last tour we did, I recorded a lot more stuff. I even like took some pictures from the stage, and it's nice to have a memory. Like I feel like I don't have the best memory, so sometimes it's nice to look back and like have something tangible, it kind of brings you back there.
Yeah, for sure, man. No, I love that answer, bro. And I love what you said. A bad day on tour is better than a good day at work. Or whatever. Yeah, that's awesome. What about you, man? What are a few things you've learned throughout the years?
Just to be comfortable with yourself, like especially live, because for shows like you want to be yourself and expressive, put on a good show, obviously. And that takes a while. It takes a lot of shows to get to that point, in my opinion, because a lot of times you'll be a little nervous or this and that. But the more you do, the more you develop your character, on stage, and then you really have fun with it. That's when like you could really be yourself and don't really give a fuck what people think about it.
Fuck everybody.
But they're gonna think it's good. Hopefully, most of the time. Yeah.
You guys are very like well-seasoned musicians, both of you coming from like different musical backgrounds and stuff, and then getting together. Sometimes when really good musicians get into a room, they get the ego comes into play, and people get like it's like, oh, we should probably do this and probably do that. Like, does that ever like happen with you guys, or are you guys just like, we'll go with the flow?
Pretty much flow right now, yeah, because it's still pretty new. So
yeah. I feel like I've been lucky to not have that problem too much. Like my old band, it was pretty much a collaborative, like democratic system where we all kind of vote on what we should do next in terms of like what song should be the single, where we should go next on tour, stuff like that. But we all pretty much like, I never had to deal too much with like someone trying to be like a control freak or anything like that.
Oh yeah, that's good. It's it's really hard to find band members and stuff. What are some of your like non-negotiables that you think like band members qualities the band members should probably have to be a good band member?
I would say the ego thing is definitely one. Like you don't want to be in a band with someone that kind of wants to control everything, or
I've been in one of those
kind of
before.
be like rude to other people in the band or stuff like that. Definitely somebody who keeps up with their instrument, like knows the songs, like prepares before practice, stuff like that.
What about you, man?
What was the question again? Sorry.
What are like some non-negotiables that you think make a really good band member?
That's I would say exactly what Ricky said. Yeah, and be honest. Don't like play around with stuff, especially when it comes to like the creative process or stuff like that. So yeah.
So you guys have a single out called "Dumb," right?
Yeah.
Can you talk to me a little bit about that? Like, I saw the music video to it. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Was bopping my head to it.
Nice.
It was a good song. Can you tell me a little bit about the writing process behind that?
Yeah. We're going kind of for like an early 2000s vibe, like with the both with like the music and the video. And it just kind of came together. I wrote a hook, and then I kind of just wrote around it. I made verses around it, an intro, and I feel like I realized what worked better for a live alone. And sometimes I would go a little bit off the wall just creatively and think like, oh well, people are gonna see that this is like intricate writing or like this like weird song structure. And I noticed that kind of like the songs that I built around like just a solid hook, those tended to do better. So I liked the hook, and I was kind of like, even though I had other songs that maybe I felt were a little more, I guess I would say like structurally just experimental. Like I kind of realized, I think people like when I just make something catchy and write a good hook,
Right. Yeah, no, I've definitely with like the whole TikTok stuff going on, like you kind of have to catch people on in like the first like 30 seconds.
Yeah,
and that was something like I started listening to your song, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is catchy. I'll listen to the rest of this.
Nice, thank you.
But so speaking of like TikTok, does that and like social media and stuff, does that influence the way you guys release music? Like, are you like obviously people's attention spans have gotten way shorter nowadays. People are like scrolling. If you don't catch people's attentions in like the first 2 seconds, you're pretty much done.
Yeah.
Does that affect the way you guys write music? Like, I'm only gonna write a 2-minute song, or does it even matter to you guys? I
wouldn't say it affects what I write, but it probably does affect like what I choose, like what. If I think I have like a clippable part, then I'll probably go with that, just because yeah, like it's hard to grab people's attention. So I'd rather get something like, if there's like a good hook on a song, I'd rather just kind of build around that. So it's not gonna affect how I write, but definitely what song I think should be the single. You know?
Oh, that's cool. And I guess talk to me a little bit about like the music video. Where'd you guys record it? Where'd you guys film the video, and who filmed it for you guys?
Yeah. So I found this guy. His Instagram handle is Shot by Bayo,
Hell yeah.
and I was literally just looking on Instagram, like hashtag Chicago videographers, stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And I found him, and I messaged him. I was like, hey, like, would you do like a rock video? All his videos were like trap videos with like
drill
two-
rap,
yeah.
like
Some cheap
Yeah.
shit.
yeah, pretty much.
So he
Bro.
at that point, he'd only done stuff like that, and he was like, "No, I never did one, but I'm down." And then I looked at some more of his videos. I really liked the quality. I really liked just like the videography aspect of the stuff he was doing. And I told him, I was like, "Bro, you would totally kill a rock video."
Hell yeah.
So then, yeah, he did a great job. He made me get out of my comfort zone for certain things. A lot of the stuff in the video was his idea, and yeah, like he kind of got me to do, like, I've never been too comfortable with like doing like lip syncing in public and stuff like
Yeah.
that. He got me to do some stuff that I was kind of like
In the bar, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gotta hit.
Yeah, the bar scene was terrifying.
I
For me.
bet, that's
I
tough.
had to take 2 shots before it. I was like, bro, there's so many people in here. I tried to tap out. I was like,
Did
bro,
you
I don't think I'm gonna do
let
it.
them know you're doing something like or no?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
It's actually a funny story with that. So my buddy Vito, he owns that bar
Oh, okay.
restaurant. It's Baracco's in Evergreen Park. And so I got clearance from him. I was like, hey, it's cool if I shoot part of a music video there. But when I got there, I let them know that, and he wasn't working that day.
Oh fuck.
So we recorded a couple shots, and people were cool with it. Everybody, all the patrons there, they thought it was cool. They're like, oh, what's this for? Like, what are you guys called? And I don't know, maybe if it was maybe one of the bartenders. We didn't get any workers or anybody else in the scenes. Like, if you watch the video, it's just
y'all.
yeah, it's just us. And my buddy Sam, he was like a security guard, like kicks me out. But we were filming some of the last shots, and then the hostess, it was like, okay, like, you guys got to go. I was
Really?
like, people are
What?
uncomfortable. I was like, what?
That's crazy.
So I was like, oh, we just got one more shot. Like, we'll be out of here. She's like, no, can you leave now? And then I was like, all right. But we still got the last shot. It was outside, luckily.
Okay,
So,
yeah, made it work.
yeah, we made it work.
But the beginning was shot in your mom's house.
Yeah, I was at my mom's house.
Oh yeah, that's
Which
awesome.
was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty badass.
Oh yeah. Was the you were in the music video? You were kind of like singing to a lady. Was that like the hostess that kicked you out?
No.
It was like, oh man, stop singing to me, bro. Just get out of here. No, I'm kidding, man. No, man, it's a really good video.
Thank you.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think makes like a really good, like, what are some, when you guys watch music videos and you're like, oh shit, this is a really good music video, what are some things that you notice that make it a really good music video?
I think the storytelling aspect is cool, and then just
It's not just people like in a warehouse playing the fucking playing the
yeah.
song.
Well, like a lot of my bands right now are like mostly performance stuff. But I do appreciate like the narrative side of,
Yeah.
storytelling stuff too. Yeah.
for sure.
Oh yeah. So Peter, you've been in a bunch of bands as well. How would you? Do you ever like write music for any of the bands that you're in, or do you just like kind of like?
I just actually started doing that. I just got a MacBook like a year ago, so I'm in the process of learning all that stuff, which is takes time.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Because I'm like really picky with the sound, so I got to make it sound good first before I could like be comfortable releasing anything. But right now it's getting to a good point where I'm writing some riffs. But I'm a drummer first, so like I'm not a guitarist. I could do like chugs, just like some
feel
shit
you.
like that. But it's getting better. Yeah, I just got to practice more.
Yeah.
Keep pumping them out.
So, you guys have both been in, I guess, the music industry for like a little bit. You guys are pretty, seasoned musicians. Do you think the music industry is like actually like a hoax like people claim it is, or is it like actually like something good that people can like go and rely on? Like, would you guys want to
It's
get
tough.
signed?
I think nowadays you don't have to. It definitely helps if you know, like, there's a lot of people. If you know certain people, it's gonna help you in terms of what shows you could play, and if it gets picked up or gets certain eyes from like more important people. But I think, partially due to like the TikTok, you could go viral on there independently.
Yep.
I think you don't need to get signed nowadays to do certain
Yeah.
things. You know.
What about like the TikTok musicians that like, you know, they'll release like one song, get like 100 million
And
followers,
just run it over and,
and
over.
just run it over again, and then when
Yeah,
it's
I
time to
hate
play
that.
a show, like they have like the one song,
That's
and
it.
like
Yeah.
Well, what do you guys?
I don't like that. No.
Yeah.
It's viable though. It's like a decent strategy, of course.
Yeah.
But it's you gotta have something on the back. Like what's next? What else you
Yeah.
got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about like AI music? Have you guys?
I like making it, but for fun, and I don't like releasing it. I'll make some crazy stupid shit, and
Yeah.
just for me though.
You guys hear about like artists like registering like their voices and stuff
Yeah.
for because like people are using like AI, and then they're using like specific, like let's say I want to make a song with like Taylor Swift's voice or whatever, and I post it. It gets like, you know, I monetize off it, but Taylor Swift ain't getting shit.
Right,
Not that
that's-
she
that's a
needs
problem.
it.
That's a
Not,
problem.
Right. Not that she needs it.
Yeah,
but,
true, yeah, she's
I'm just
fucking
using
right.
that as an example.
It's
but,
scary because you'll get like a fake leaked song from like, oh, this is a leaked
right.
demo from
Yeah,
like a
true.
certain band or artist, and it could seem really convincing,
Mhm.
but really somebody just made it with like AI, or people even like remix and master stuff with AI,
Oh shit.
which is
Yep.
kind of wild. You don't know if it's like an official recording or if it's just somebody messing with somebody's demo and making it seem like it's official.
True.
So it's kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
I like the have you guys seen like the mashups of like the AI mashups where it's like Frank Sinatra singing like Duality by Slipknot?
Whoa, no,
I haven't
I
seen
gotta
that.
see that.
Yeah,
That
I need
sounds
that.
sick.
Those are funny to me, man. But what are some other things that or what are some like trends that you think are currently happening that you think are like overrated in like the music world? Like I know, like for example, like back in the day when like the whole metalcore scene was happening, everybody was like doing like the whole like chug guitar stuff with like the crabcore stuff. Like what are some like trends you guys think are overrated right now?
Some trend. I don't know about too many new ones. I think I know a lot of people will do like I've been seeing a lot where people are kind of lip singing with like a minimalist drum kit, and then like they're unplugged somewhere at like a park or something like
Oh
that.
yeah, that's a good one.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's kind of I don't hate on it too much. I feel like it's a good way to get like eyes on
Yeah.
your band, or just kind of get the song out there. You know, a good way to promote it for free.
Yeah.
But in terms of like stuff that I think is like not great, I can't think of anything. Yeah.
Well, I've been seeing lately on Instagram, like it'll be like an accident, like someone busting their shit, and the noise of them like falling, that like cues the breakdowns, and it's like,
I see.
and then it goes. So actually, that's kind of sick, and I've seen shit pop off like that. So
Hmm.
that's pretty fresh. I haven't seen that before, so we might have to start doing that.
Yeah. Do it.
Do you guys think rock and roll is dead? Like the whole like, because I've seen a lot of like up and coming like pop artists and like EDM artists coming up, and like, do you guys think like the rock and roll scene?
You mean
is
like
dying?
old school rock?
Yeah, just like generally like, you don't see that many like up and coming bands anymore. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like it's coming full circle. Like it might have been dying for a bit, but I feel like there's a growing demand for it for sure.
for sure, yeah.
And I think especially in an age where AI and like viral little mini clips, like there's a lot of people, especially young people now, that are getting more into those like 7-minute Metallica songs and stuff like that, you know? So I think it's coming full circle. It's kind of coming back.
Yeah, I agree.
It's actually kind of funny. I heard this statistic on the radio the other day that millennials are reviving vinyl CDs. So, or vinyl, like, you know,
Yeah.
records
Oh,
and
shit.
stuff.
Oh, that's
So-
definitely coming back. Even cassette tapes. I see
Ooh.
like
Dude.
artists are putting their EPs and stuff on cassette.
Yeah.
I don't even have a cassette player.
Yeah,
but
I'll have to buy one at the
Well,
Goodwill.
one of my buddies was telling me, he's all like, yeah, man, I saw cassettes of my band, but like it's a blank cassette, right? Like there's nothing actually recorded on it. It's just a cassette with their band's logo on it, and like we sell it for like $5. Like it's just like tangible thing that people can like have and look with their like band's logo on it.
Yeah,
and
I
stuff
feel
like
I
that.
feel like those things are kind of coming back. People want CDs, vinyls, like they want to leave a show with something tangible to remember the artist that they saw.
With your guys's experience, what is one like merch item that you think sells the most at shows?
Black shirts for sure.
Yeah,
and black hoodies.
and those are like getting way more expensive nowadays.
Yeah.
What is it, like $50 for one shirt?
We're getting up
Yeah.
there. It's scary. Bring
I
them
went to
back.
go
Bring them
see,
back to 20.
Yeah. I went to go see System of a Down. They had like a cool like a windbreaker jacket, and it was like $220.
Jesus.
I was like,
What?
Yeah,
I was like, I like it, but I don't think I like it that
Yeah.
much.
Dude,
No.
I believe you, man. Because I went to like a local show even. I think it was Beat Kitchen, and there was this band from California called I Met a Yeti. I went to see them a
That's
while
a dope
ago.
name.
Yeah, they're like post-hardcore-ish or whatever.
Mhm.
And I went to buy one of their hoodies. It was like $50. I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
damn, I mean, I bought it, but fuck.
Yeah. Yeah,
Fuck this and-
even the smaller band stuff, it's pretty expensive now too.
Yeah, man. What's one genre that you guys want to see like come back to life?
Probably like the corny, sceney like type like
New metal.
Like the Ask
Like,
Alexandria shit.
yeah, even like the
Oh,
the
corn.
kinda
I
like-
think meant like corn.
well, I like it,
I
like
think
the
corn.
Metro Station Hollywood
Oh,
and Dead
yeah,
type
dude.
like
I fucks with it.
like rock mixed with like kind of rap
Like
kind
rap
of stuff.
rock
Yeah.
type shit.
Yeah.
What
I
about
think
you,
Limp
man?
Bizkit's already kind of established themselves as like from like being like, oh, that's kind of cringy to like they're kind of OGs of like
Yeah.
and like they have
Fucking-
more respect now, but there's some
fucking-
stuff that I feel like from the MySpace days is kind of making a return a little bit.
Mhm.
That'd be cool, man. Fucking Woodstock '99 with Limp Bizkit or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm.
I know. I was thinking of going. Broken Side played at the
Ooh.
Cubby Bear.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I remember watching I Set My Friends on Fire a couple years ago. It was like 2 or 3 years ago at
Wait.
Beat Kitchen.
We actually had 2 tours with them.
Oh shit.
So
hell yeah.
fun. They're really crazy dudes.
Yeah, did you get to meet him and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are they like?
Pretty fucking nuts.
I can tell, man.
Matt he's very no shade. He's like a little bit oddball, but he's very funny, very smart. So,
yeah.
but fun to get to know. Yeah,
Well,
if you get to know him.
What was that? What was that tour like? Do you remember when it was?
I think it was like 2018 or 19.
hell
Yeah.
yeah.
And it was mostly East Coast, so it's like, it was a great time with them. Really
But
fun.
they never stopped, and their shows are getting better and better. I've been seeing videos of their shows, and they're crushing it. You know.
Oh, yeah, they're
So
still
some of
going
that
hard.
stuff is like I think kind of coming back. You
Mhm.
know, people are still finding their music from back then, which is really cool.
And I think it's very much like a nostalgia thing. Like
Yeah.
let's you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna go see it. I Set My Friends on Fire because that's something that I saw when I was like 15 or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And they had such a unique sound too. It's just
For
like
sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Well, I guess you never answered the question. What's one genre that you think needs to come back?
I want to say new metal, but I feel like that always like it comes back, dies, it's on a quick cycle.
They
But
got their waves. And
Yeah.
stuff.
Who would you say are the goats of new metal?
ooh, definitely System of a Down on it, and well, Korn too. Limp Bizkit, the top dogs. Yeah.
Does
Can't really touch
Slipknot count as new metal? Or are they more like?
I would. I'd
I'd
put them.
put
I'd
'em-
put them a little more towards
hardcore.
just like metalcore, like just heavy, but
heavy rock.
definitely like their low tuning, like riffs.
Yeah.
Could definitely blend in with the new metal as well.
100%. Yeah.
Well, speaking of new metal, I guess we'll go down the line. I guess tell me a little bit of your like your musical influences. Like what influences Rainy Park?
My favorite bands are besides like the heavy stuff. I really like My Chemical Romance, The Used, Taking Back Sunday,
Oh,
and definitely some more poppier stuff like more pop punk stuff like old Fall Out Boy, things like that.
Oh yeah.
I would say Weezer's a big influence. The singer Rivers Cuomo, he's always been, I think, my favorite songwriter.
Weezer's Blue album.
Yeah, I love that album.
Hell yeah. What about you, bro?
for that style of music, definitely like Blink 182, obviously. Sum 41 was absolutely huge. Good Charlotte even. I'll throw him in there too. But yeah, it was definitely Sum 41, like, because he was such a good drummer back then, and it definitely influenced a lot for me.
Simple Plan is sweet too.
Oh yeah, sure.
Sweet, true, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you were talking about My Chemical Romance just now. You said they were doing a reunion tour currently.
Yeah, they're like on a never-ending reunion tour. And initially it was just them playing like all their hits, and now they're doing this like 2-3 year-long like Black Parade reunion tour. And I went, it was awesome.
Hell yeah.
But I really want new music from them so bad, and it just seems like they're either really taking their time or they're just doing the touring because they know it makes a shitload of money.
Yeah. Do you think they're going on tour because they genuinely want to go back and play music, or do you think bands like that just go back on tour because it's like, I need some money
That's
now?
a good question.
I think part of it is that they like to play, but definitely, I mean, like if I were to put myself in their shoes, they could make so much money from like a Black Parade reunion tour, to where I think some of it is just like, they're probably like, yeah, we could do this and make generational wealth. Granted, they already did great. I'm sure they do good just off their royalties and stuff. But I wish they were into it enough to like release new music. I really want another album from them.
Gerard Way's comic books aren't doing that well, I guess.
Yeah, maybe the sales fell off. He's like, yeah, I know what to do.
No, but didn't he have that one show, like the Umbrella something? Like
The Umbrella Academy.
Yeah. Did you ever watch that?
I got like 6 episodes into it. It's really good, but I feel like I'm just bad at watching shows.
Same.
Like I'll start and I just can't finish them, even if they're great.
Yeah. No, I saw like some of it, and I was just like, I'd rather listen to his music.
Yeah. But he's
No.
really creative, man. He's a good storyteller. He's always put that in their music, and that's definitely been an influence for like my more recent writing. Is that like maybe this doesn't have to come like with Alive Alone, just from a personal experience, like a storytelling aspect about me. Maybe I could do storytelling around something that like a friend experienced, or just kind of make a narrative, like something that I feel is interesting, you know?
Does the band ever get compared to Alive Alone ever, and like how do you feel about that?
So far, not really. I think there's definitely some people following it from Alive Alone, which I think is cool. But I think I picked that song as well just because it's kind of different from Alive Alone. You know, it's more in line with some of the poppier stuff that we've done. But I think the more music we release, people will see it's a little bit similar, but it's also pretty different as well. You know.
Because I feel like you must have like those influences, you know, regardless of what band you're in, your influences are still the same.
Yeah, for sure.
And so I feel like maybe there's like some people out there that are like, oh yeah, this is very like Alive Alone-ish, but it's like, well, but it's not. Like this is something completely different.
I was actually like worried about that when we first dropped this, just because I'm like, it's gonna get comparisons to like, you know, anyone that followed us from Alive Alone is going to be like, oh, is this better or worse or whatever. But it was received pretty well. I was glad with the reception.
Yeah. How about you, man? Because you've also been in like other bands before. Do you ever get like comparisons like from people that know you, like, oh, well, this is similar to like that band, maybe? And how do you deal with that?
I think maybe with Lion Fight, we had some with this other band, Sworn In, which were like huge in Chicago.
Yeah.
But you know, yeah, they were fucking sick. Shouts out. But you know, maybe just like one little breakdown was similar, something like that. So nothing too crazy, but I mean, there's not much you could do. It's a lot of riffs now. We're like, I feel like we're running out of riffs at this point. So it's like sometimes it could sound similar. You know, you gotta be like extremely unique to make it sound totally different.
No,
but you know,
Shout out Tyler, that's my dog.
hell yeah.
I've been trying to get him more back into music stuff.
Oh hell yeah! There's only like so many notes, you know. You can
So many
play.
patterns, yeah. Unless you're like
Yes.
a robot with
Some of them are
crazy
bound
shit.
to sound the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah. So
I'm kind of referring to like the whole like metalcore scene, because I remember like every band was like a series of breakdown after breakdown after breakdown.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
some
yeah.
people were like, I don't like this, but some people are like, well, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
I still like even if it like to some people it just seems like not super creative, like Kublai Khan.
Oh,
their
yeah.
show is amazing. Their show is so awesome. It's pretty much breakdown after breakdown, but it sounds great. They make really catchy riffs.
Yeah.
So I feel like whatever, like, Like if I like it, I like it. I'm not judging too hard on like, oh, this is generic or whatever. You know, I feel like if it sounds good and I would say that they're just like a catchy, heavy metalcore band. You know.
Yeah, no, those guys are fucking dope. I think they're like from Texas, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Shout out Texas.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah! What's one song that you guys wish you guys wrote? Like one song that you guys enjoy listening to. You're like, man, I wish I would have wrote that shit.
Oh man, that happens to me a lot. Where I'm like, that is so genius. Sometimes it's like a simple riff. Like, granted, I wasn't like, I was probably too young. But like when I hear a riff like the Pixies, "Where Is My Mind," I'm like,
okay.
how do you just make that? It's so perfect.
Hell yeah!
In my opinion, the most perfect like rock song is 96 Quite Bitter Beings by CKY.
Oh, true.
That
That's a good
riff and that whole song in general is just a masterpiece.
How do you even come up with that? Right?
Dude,
So
come
good.
on.
I remember-
I gotta learn that shit still.
I think it was like a Tony Hawk game.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
actually probably we all heard it first. Yeah.
That game put me on with so much of like my musical taste today.
Yeah, man.
It's like playing that when I was like 10 years old. I'm like,
do you guys
I didn't
still?
even-
Sorry.
that. I didn't even realize like how good those soundtracks are.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
whoever picked the soundtrack for that, they're good.
Big ups.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, man, like nobody realizes that those, like, you know, as you're playing as a kid, you're listening to all these like songs that are slowly influencing,
Yeah.
you know, what you listen to in the future, because that's
sure.
pretty much what happened to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you guys still play like video games or any system?
Hell yeah, I
or
love
what was,
video games.
or if not, what was the last system you guys played?
I'm like a poser when it comes to video games. All my friends' games, so I try to get back into it. I tried to get back into Gears Reloaded. We played that for
Hell
like
yeah.
a month. I had fun.
played
I'm
a
so
long
bad
time.
at like shooters because I'm just not committed to gaming like that. But they were nice. I was getting like 2 kills, 10 deaths every match. They were still playing with me. Maybe that's why we stopped. Maybe they're still playing. They're just like, we got to take them out the squad.
Like,
man.
nah, bro. You're putting our KPD fucking or kill death ratio down.
But it was fun. That's like the last. There's a lot of nostalgia with that too, because I remember playing Gears 1 and 2.
Hey.
That was the
Yeah,
last
the
time
same.
I felt like I was actually gaming, like
Oh,
super
yeah,
into
man.
it.
Good times, yeah.
What about you, bro? What you game?
What have I been playing? A lot of Apex lately.
Apex,
Apex
oh, yeah.
Legends. I just got the new Forza. It's pretty fun.
Nice.
Kingdom Come, Deliverance. Like I like RPGs too.
Hell
So
yeah.
like
what system you got?
Xbox One or the XS, whatever.
The new one.
the little fridge.
The
Yeah.
new one.
Are you guys ever RuneScape guys?
No, I actually
Oh,
never was.
dude.
I never was. No.
I used to
I
play
was- I
RuneScape
was
when.
in it. That's like
Yeah.
the last
For
time
some
I was
reason.
super into a game. I'll still log in sometimes.
Damn.
You never
It's still-
truly quit RuneScape. You
Hell
never
no.
fully
The
quit.
servers are still up.
Yeah, they're still up.
Wow, that's impressive.
Do you guys remember Club Penguin?
I do, but I never been.
Oh,
Never had the
shit.
pleasure.
That was my shit, Club Penguin.
What are you doing there?
you're just like a little penguin in
Okay.
like a little world, and you got like little missions to go on.
Okay.
It's like an RPG too.
It's kind of like an RPG, yeah.
With
yeah.
other people, real people.
With other penguins, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
With other people, yeah. They play as penguins, and you're just
Interesting.
a little world of penguins.
Nice.
It was
Sounds
pretty
lovely.
fun.
Is that what you were doing instead of RuneScape?
That's what I was doing.
Around the same time.
Around the same time,
Nice.
yeah, man. Fucking, you know, I'm 29, so I was doing that like in like 2005 or something like that.
Okay.
Nice.
Shit was crazy, man.
I like RPGs because I feel like there's a lot of correlation with like, it helps you out in life in a way. You're kind of just like, oh well, I got to develop this skill more. I'm weak here.
good
Try to
point.
do better on that. You know.
Well, I know there's like, you know, nowadays all these kids are growing up with like iPads and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of weird because like they don't really. So I have a little sister. She's like 14 years old, and like I'll talk to her sometimes, and like they'll talk a lot in like memes. And,
Oh
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
And like they don't really know how to
6, 7.
Like, yeah.
That's big right now.
6, 7.
I still don't fully get it.
How
I really don't either.
do you guys think like the whole like iPad generation, like they kind of like fucked up the kids nowadays?
I believe so.
or
Yeah,
do
I
you
feel
think-
bad for them. I mean, I feel like
Like
us,
for
we
example,
grew up in like the last kind of era where we had like
outside.
just like outside, and you weren't really. I mean, during high school, I started going home and getting on like Yahoo Messenger, AIM.
Hell
like,
yeah,
MySpace.
brother.
But like that wasn't until I was like 15. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like we still got to enjoy like a regular childhood, riding bikes with your friends. You know?
We had
Yeah,
like
dude.
Motorola Razors or like
Dude.
flip phones, which were badass as hell.
Yeah.
Or, like I remember if you had a BlackBerry, you're
Ooh,
like
you're
the
the
baddest
baller,
fucking-
yeah.
That was the best phone that wasn't like a smart touchscreen iPhone.
Do you guys remember your first phones?
It was a Razor. Yeah,
It
it
was
was
a
a Razor.
Motorola
Yeah. But I had a
Razor.
pager before that, which I
Hey.
really didn't know how it worked. I just kind of thought I was cool with it in school.
Yeah, I
So,
remember pagers too, man. But I
Yeah.
just couldn't, I didn't give a fuck about pagers.
Yeah, it's just
or
something
cell
to look cool on my
phones.
belt buckle.
Man,
What about you,
You
Ricky?
didn't have one?
I never had a pager.
No. Huh?
How old were you when you had that?
Probably like 13, 12.
Yeah, I never even thought of getting a pager. But I used to have this. My first phone, it was like a brick, like a little brick. But the battery on that would last like
Yeah.
days.
They're like survival
But, yeah.
phones.
And I got really good at texting with the numbers.
Oh, true.
I was so
Oh,
quick
yeah,
at
that
that.
system was crazy.
I
Yeah,
wonder if I could still do it.
probably. That's like
Yeah.
that's muscle memory.
Hit
Yeah.
the same
Brain-
fucking key like 4 times to get the letter A.
Yeah. Oh, S was tough. Yeah, you got to press it like 3-4 times.
Or remember like with the calculators writing boobs or whatever.
Oh yeah, of course.
I still like the
still do
the
that.
emojis that you have to like type in over like the regular emojis.
Oh yeah. Man. So I mean, I get back on track here. Let's talk more about your guys' shows, man. Like I know like you guys probably haven't played that many shows with Rainy Park, but I mean with previous bands, you guys have done a lot of shows. Take me through your like how do you prepare for like a show? Like what's the week going into the show up to like the 5 minutes going onto stage?
I normally try to do like 2 rehearsals,
Yeah, sounds right.
and then like right before the show, I'll try to warm up my vocals because I realize that makes like a big difference. If you just, like go through like one of your songs backstage and just like sing for like 5 minutes, just to kind of warm up. Yeah, just warm up, have a shot and a beer, and kind of loosen up
That's
those
the trick.
nerves.
That's the
Yeah.
secret, kids. Yep.
It's weird. No matter how long you do it, you still get those nerves before going on stage.
Oh, dude,
True. Yeah.
I feel you, bro.
Yeah.
What about you, bro?
Pretty much, yeah. Like 1 to 2 rehearsals before the actual show. And for me, like at this age, especially, a lot of stretching, a lot of hydration,
Especially, I believe, as a drummer, because you're using like all your
Yeah.
limbs pretty much,
and
right?
that's why like I can maybe have a beer or 2 before just to loosen up a little. But any more than that, I'm screwed because like you said, I'm using all these limbs and like obviously
have to be
alcohol
in
impairs
sync.
your coordination, so I'll be terrible. And I'm just
It's
very,
like a workout playing drums.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, compared to everything else, it's like a full on cardio session.
But what I'll do is I'll have like 2 beers before the set, and then I'll bring 2 beers on stage. So I'm like,
there you
if
go.
I know I'm doing good, and I could be like, okay, you earned another beer.
Yeah.
So
Or if you're doing bad, it's all like, well, fuck it. I'll
put
just
that
drink
Yeah,
the
away.
rest-
yeah.
Yeah, water.
the rest of this
Water.
beer.
Yeah.
I don't want to remember this night, so I'll drink the rest of my beers.
Yeah.
Oh man, and obviously you're playing on stage. All this adrenaline's pumping through your system. You're fucking high as shit. How do you guys after the show? How do you guys decompress?
Yeah, it's
Straight to
like
the
a-
bar.
Straight to the bar. What's your poison?
Probably do like their finest well whiskey and nice PBR or something.
Give me the best whiskey from your well.
Yeah, exactly.
What about you, Ricky?
I feel like it depends if I'm tired from the show or if like depending where we played on the set. Like if you played super early on the bill, sometimes like by the time the show is over, you're a little bit tired.
Yeah,
but,
that's facts. Yeah.
yeah, normally like have a drink with the other bands that played, hang out for a bit,
And it's cool that you say that because like sometimes you'll be playing a show and like let's say like the opener goes on, they go on first, and then sometimes they'll like leave right away instead of like attempting to at least hang out a little bit. I
Yeah.
mean, like obviously people have shit to do the next day, especially if you're playing like on a Wednesday or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, but like, what do you have to say about the people or about the bands that like they'll play their set and just get the fuck out?
It's not good. I mean, I've also done it myself. I've seen bands do it
How
to
dare
us. I know,
No,
sorry.
I'm playing.
Guilty as charged. But overall it's not a great look because you should be there supporting. It's like you're all there on a package together.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone should be supporting each other. So
I feel like especially when we play on the road and we're like the only out of town act, and I know that a lot of people are there for the other locals, not necessarily for us. So I always try to like catch the other band's set too.
Well, at that point, you don't have a choice because you don't have anywhere to go.
Otherwise, I would have been home. Yeah.
go to Walmart.
Oh shit, man. What? So I mean, obviously, I guess I'm not gonna assume, but most bands, they don't have every single show where it goes freaking amazing, right? You got to have like
Yeah.
one or two that you're like,
Oh,
fuck, man,
yeah.
the show went really bad.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
describe a couple times where that's happened to you guys?
Oh man, I played a show. It was in Ohio. We just did like a little weekend run where we played Ohio, Grand Rapids, Michigan, and Indianapolis. And I was a little sick. I was able to skate by on the first show. Second show, I tried to warm up. My voice just kept like scratching when I was trying to. And I was all right. Let me just drink some water, and then, maybe it'll clear up by the time I get on stage. I start singing, and it's like I could not sing for my life. Like it just
That's so
it
scary.
was, every note I was trying to sing just sounded crazy, and yeah, I felt really bad.
And then you
after
get in
that
your
show.
head about it. You're
Yeah.
like worried about it. Yeah.
Yeah, and for a while I was just thinking like, man, was I sick or am I just really bad? At
Oh
singing?
no.
So it took like
You were sick.
it took like
Damn.
till like the next show I didn't sing, the one in Indianapolis,
Mm.
and it took till like the next show we played for me to be like, okay, I'm not that bad.
Now you didn't sing that show because you were like genuinely like you couldn't sing, or were you just in your head like,
No, I knew I couldn't sing. I was too sick to sing, so we just played like an instrumental set.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
hell
Man.
yeah, man. What about you, bro? What was like one
Honestly,
really bad
like
show?
last 2 weeks ago, maybe
Oh,
at
shit.
Burlington Bar out here.
Oh shit, I love the Burlington.
Oh, yeah, I just had way too many drinks. We were playing like super late. It was a Wednesday, like we kind of just talking about.
Right.
And yeah, I had too many tequilas, and I was just really fighting for my life on
That'll
there.
do it.
Like yeah, because we need all our limbs to do it
Yeah.
accordingly, and it was really fucking hard. So what I did is like it's kind of sucks, but I had to like kind of dumb down the parts.
I see.
Because I would just play them really bad, then it's like I gotta compensate and do like something a little easier. It still sounds close.
That's some pro shit.
It kind of
though, to
yeah,
make
it's
that
like
adjustment.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Because instead of like like I'll just do some shit like that,
Right,
which
right.
and the sound wasn't like totally perfect, so you wouldn't even necessarily hear all that anyways. So
Instead of getting 6,
I
you'll
knew
get
I could,
3.
yeah, I
type
knew
of
I
thing.
could kind of get away with it.
Unless
but
you're playing covers, I feel like a lot of people don't really know
that's a
that
fact.
type of stuff.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
But other than that, like technical issues for me, like I usually do in ears, like with our samples going out in front of house. Sometimes they'll cut out, and then I'm, in the dark. I don't know where the hell the song's at,
Yeah.
and then I'll come back. And I'm like, oh shit, here we are, and I'll catch it. But that always gives me a little heart attack. But
Now, have you guys played a show as Rainy Park yet?
No, not yet. So we're planning our first shows to be on like a small like week-long tour in October.
Nice.
So those will probably be our first shows.
So
Probably
straight into tour, pretty much.
Yeah, like a small one.
Like a
Just
small
like Midwest.
Midwest
We
thing.
might loop around the South,
Oh, yeah.
but
That's cool.
those will be our first show. It's still a while away.
Now, like, tell me what kind of energy can we expect going to one of your shows as Rainy Park?
I feel like it'll be interesting. We're gonna have kind of the emo aspect of it, especially in like the vocals and guitar work, and then Pete brings that like heavy raw metal
Yeah.
kind of, just like slamming
Hell
kind
I
of
hate,
vibe
like-
in the drums.
I hit pretty hard, so like I always try to put on a good show,
Oh,
no matter what. Yeah.
Drummers hit the hardest, bro.
Yeah.
And so we were just talking about like your worst shows. Now take me through one of your best shows that you guys played so far. Maybe not as Rainy Park, but just generally.
I think just some of the shows that I was able to do on the road tour. Just like I didn't expect a certain amount of people, or I didn't expect people to know the song somewhere else. So I feel like that's been pretty special to me when I see people singing the song somewhere else.
Hell yeah. What about you, bro?
I mean, the first thing that comes to mind was like with Lion Fight. We had a tour with Breathe Carolina,
Oh hell yeah.
Mod Son. That was like this crazy package. I don't know how that we shouldn't even been there.
freaking
to be
love
honest.
Mod Son,
I don't know.
bro.
Yeah, he's awesome. I don't know how the hell we got on that. We had a good manager, I guess.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah, so every show was like 500 people a night,
That's
bangers,
awesome.
and we were very nervous, right? But then after we had a great first show, that kind of set the stage to do like, all right, we're good, like we're gonna kill it every time. And
Your guys'
pretty much
performance, I feel, was definitely like you guys could come on as like the support and like steal the show.
that's
You guys-
that's yeah.
like
it
even
could
on
happen.
the bill that I saw you guys on, I'm like you guys like stood out like crazy. Just the
Appreciate
energy
that.
you guys brought.
Mhm.
Like the songs are great.
That's the thing, because like we try to make it like you don't necessarily have to like the music, but you will like the performance, and
Yeah,
you'll
remember.
we try to make it memorable. So it's like, oh, that guy did some crazy. He climbed up on the speaker or something. So it's something crazy to
Yeah.
go home with and have something fun to tell your friends about.
Hell yeah. No, that's a pretty. That sounds like a pretty cool bill you guys were on.
Yeah, it was wicked. Yeah.
Any like fun fan interactions on that bill?
They were all so nice. Definitely not really our demographics, so to say, kind of younger folks, but still really cool. They party with us, and very supportive. But a lot of merch and stuff. So that was a great overall tour. Yeah, loved it.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny you say that that they really weren't your demographic, kind of younger, because I feel like as you keep progressing on as a musician, your fans tend to get younger, because the people that go to shows, there's like okay, well, like, because for example me, like I'll go to a show every once in a while, but when I was younger, I was making sure every weekend show here, show there, so I can see why like a lot. I've started noticing that too, like a lot of fans tend to quote unquote be younger or whatever,
right?
But it's all like, well, I've been doing this for so long, like what I mean, my 30-year-old friend isn't gonna come out.
It's hard to get them out of their holes nowadays.
It's easier to get the 21-year-old that doesn't really have a job the next day.
Yeah, exactly.
Like let's do some stuff. Have you guys noticed like maybe like any like trends in your fan base? Like maybe they're like older, maybe they're younger. What are your fans like?
What would you say for Rainy Park? I mean, it's kind of like
I would say it's a wide range. Definitely, it's cool to see younger people into it. I used to think maybe like house shows in Chicago and stuff were kind of dead, or just in general like the DIY scene is like dying down. But I've been seeing like it's just I'm too old to be like in that circle now.
That's some.
But there's a lot of like younger people that come out to shows still and that are still doing like the DIY thing, house show stuff like that.
Yeah, no, that's something similar that I've also thought as well, because I'll be on like Instagram and I'll see like, oh, this house show here, this house show there, but obviously like they're fucking 21-year-olds or whatever, and it's like I have no like, I don't fit in or whatever. But
there's a spot called Casa Cafe and it's really close to me, to where I live. And yeah, I'll drive by there sometimes. I'm just driving and I'm like, oh, there must be a show. You see a bunch of like young, like alternative kids. And I've seen like posts from there and the shows look nuts. It's like a new DIY spot.
Do you guys remember like the old like Chicago DIY spots? Like one name that comes up is like, and there was a lot of controversy with that DIY spot was Jurassic Park. You guys remember any of those?
Yeah, Alive Alone played there twice, and
what's
yeah,
this
it's
about?
definitely it was a wild time. It was a bunch of like, I remember when I first started going to shows over there, I was there's a lot of like underage drinking going on at the time. Yeah, spots like that, the Fallout.
The Fallout was iconic too.
There was a Cathedral Cafe, but yeah, it was a little more. It was a little ratchet, but it was a good time,
It was more, and like something that I've recently learned. Young kids nowadays, they're not drinking as much. They're like cutting off like alcohol.
Yeah,
they don't even smoke weed too much anymore. Like I remember growing up, like when I was younger, like weed and drinking was kind of big.
It's
in
the
like
main
my,
staple, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
In, like,
This will get
culture.
you to go out and have some fun. Yeah.
But now I'll talk to like some kids or whatever, and it's like we don't drink, we don't smoke. It's
That's
like,
cool though. I feel like they're there for the music and yeah, before it used to be a thing like when I was like 16, 17, you go to a show and you bring a 40 and a bottle and it's like half there for the music, half there to get lit with your friends,
Yeah.
The music starts sounding a little better, from these like local ska bands.
I'm not afraid of going to mosh pit anymore.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, that's what I still need to do to this day.
Yeah, bro. All right.
You never been in a pit before?
No, I have, but I like
Okay.
to get a little saucy.
Oh, okay.
I know, Ricky, you're from Chicago, right?
Yeah.
What about you, Pete? Are you from Chicago?
No,
No.
mostly burbs. Yeah,
You're from the burbs?
northwest suburbs. Yeah.
Yeah. What was like the scene growing up in the burbs like?
It was actually great. Like we talked about before, I was Penny Road Pub was huge in Barrington. That was like one of the hot spots. And then even before that was this place called Matchbox in Bloomingdale, which I used to live. And yeah, it was like an iconic spot. That's like a lot of always great. Like, it was always packed. No matter, it's all local bands, but it's packed
Right.
every Friday.
No, I feel like we need local spots like that to build, the community that comes with all that.
And there was a bunch of like really like hot metalcore bands coming from the Illinois burbs, like.
Oh yeah.
It was actually pretty influential, and I feel like stuff that's even popular now, like Knocked Loose, and like some of the heavier stuff.
Born
that's
of
blowing up.
Osiris.
Yeah.
They're
Like,
from Palatine.
A lot of that came from like the Illinois burbs.
Hell yeah. Yep.
How yeah, man, no, the Burbs had some pretty good bands coming out. I mean, so did Chicago. Are there any like Chicago bands that you guys know of that kind of like blew up a little bit?
I know Beach Bunny's crushing it right now.
Oh, dude. So
I really like their stuff.
funny story about Beach Bunny, man. When they were like first in a, like they're from, a lot of them went to like the Paul or whatever. And my old band used to share. We used to go to like the same like rehearsal space, not
nice.
not like the same room, but like the same rehearsal like
Yeah.
building or whatever. And so I would just hear them, and in my mind, like they were in like my cup of tea. In my mind, I'm all like, they're cool, they're fine, but like
Yeah.
not I don't know if they're gonna make it or not.
Yeah.
And then maybe like 2 months after I said that, I see them playing on Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
And I was all
I
like,
didn't know they did that.
oh,
That's awesome.
yeah.
yeah, no, they.
Yeah.
This was like 2 or 3 years ago. They played on Jimmy Kimmel,
Oh, wow.
and so I was like, oh shit, I know those guys. I've seen them at
Yeah.
our like fucking building or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was kind of cool to see like Chicago talent
Yeah.
get on that kind of stage.
It's crazy when you see a band like in their infancy and like you just don't expect like how much they're gonna do. I remember there was a guitarist for French Police. He lived right across the street from me, and we played like a backyard show together. And that's when I was doing like backyard shows, and yeah, like they played with us, and then now they're crushing it. Like they're
Dude,
doing really good.
We actually had French Police on this stage a couple of years
Whoa.
ago,
Wow, that's
like
awesome.
literally right as they were like blowing up, like right
Yeah.
as they were gonna go on tour, like in like the California area
Yeah.
or whatever. We had them on the stage, and then like to see them like blow up like that, I was
Yeah.
like, "Fuck, dude!" Like,
Yeah.
and it gave me, seeing bands like that blow up or any bands like it always gives me hope. I'm
Oh,
like,
for sure. Yeah.
we're next type of
Yeah.
thing. You know what I mean? What are some like how do I say it? Like what are some like things that you've kind of like sorry, I'm trying to phrase this question correctly so it
Yeah,
doesn't
no
come
problem.
out weird.
Take your time.
What are some things that like you think are dying out in like the music world nowadays?
I feel like one thing I don't see as much is like kind of the crazy performances, kind of like how you guys used to kind of
Yeah, that's a good point.
jump on stuff, hang on stuff, go.
Yeah.
I feel like performances have gotten a little more chill in terms of like what artists are doing on stage, and I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with that, but yeah, I feel like it's more focused on just kind of like the songs over like putting on like a crazy show, you know.
Mm. So no like war stuff's happening now. It's
Yeah,
all
less of
just,
that.
like,
Yeah.
it's all just like a bunch of dudes on stage.
We should bring some fake blood. For me.
Calm down, bro.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. What are some like negative practices that you've seen people like musicians like do recently? Like something that you're just like, nah, maybe they shouldn't do this.
I don't like when too much is like when more than half of like the stuff is backtracked. Like I like when most of it, at least. I know there's nothing wrong with using tracks. I know like especially for like samples, stuff like that, like 808s. But sometimes you'll see like
vocals and stuff.
Yeah, maybe too much of the vocals to where like you hear more backtracked vocals than the actual singer. I feel like it's a little much sometimes.
Do you think it's maybe because like artists now care more about like the aesthetic of what they look like on stage compared to like actually like playing the actual music?
Yeah, I feel like part of it's that, and then part of it might be like if an artist is already kind of taking off, maybe they're like, oh, we could get by with just like so many members and then backtrack the rest instead of like having a live musician. Sometimes maybe it's just more convenient. I still think I love when I see a band and it's like for the most part it's still like a live rock show.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that like streaming platforms help music, or do you think it kind of like brings it down a little bit more?
I think definitely they could pay artists more, but I think that's why you still have to go out there. Like as a smaller band, I feel like touring is overlooked. Almost like, oh well, why tour when we could just like post on social
Post
media
a
and
bunch.
reach the same amount of people. But I think it's good when you go out there, you sell merch, you make real interactions with
Yeah.
people. I think that's still very important.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys think Malort is experiment from the government to see what the endurance of the humans is? Like?
It's something. It's not great. Whatever it is, it's not great.
So funny you said that because actually at that Burlington show, we were playing with this band called Terrarium Project. They're cool dudes. And one of them mentioned like, yeah, we want to drink something, and so I'm like,
Malort.
and I didn't tell them what it was. I went to go get three Malort shots. I'm like, here you guys go, and they took it, and I just saw their faces like, oh, because if you don't know you're getting it, it's like, oh shit, that's even a little more.
That's
of a
when
kick.
it's fun.
Yeah, but they passed the test. They played a great show. So
Oh shit, man.
It's scary when somebody gives you Malort. You can't reject it. You just gotta.
you got to do it.
Take it.
Yeah.
Then again, my taste in alcohol is pretty bad. I feel like it's gotten worse the more I age. I used to be into like IPAs and stuff. Now I like a Bud Light and a shot of Fireball.
That's
People look at you
easy.
sideways
That's
when you-
nice.
when you say Fireball, like, what kind of shot you want? Fireball. They always like.
I love
"Huh?"
that. I feel like it's an easy shot for everyone.
Yeah, it is.
That's
I like
just me though.
I like the they have like I forgot what it's called, but it's like peanut butter like liquor or whatever.
Yeah, I've had the whiskey kind of thing.
Yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah.
a peanut butter whiskey or whatever.
That is
it's
good.
I
called.
like some type of flavor. I don't want it to just taste like rubbing alcohol.
Yeah,
You know.
true.
That makes sense. That's when you become like full blown alcoholic. Sorry, mom.
I got
Um,
nothing to prove. Just give me something that tastes all right. You know,
Yeah.
that'll go down smooth.
Speaking of mom, when you guys were when you guys told your families that you guys wanted to pursue music as a career, were they supportive?
My mom was an angel about it. She's always been supportive, whatever I want to do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with I also compete in like kickboxing, MMA. My mom's always been super supportive of it. She went to one fight, and it was hard for her to see me get punched and stuff.
I can
So
see
she
that. Yeah.
doesn't go to my fights, but she's always so proud. Like I had a fight a year ago, and she was like, yeah, she like has like the poster of my fight up and stuff, and she like sends people the video. She's always been super supportive of like whatever I want to do.
Did you win that fight?
I did, yeah.
Hell
It was my
yeah.
fastest fight.
What about you, bro?
I think they didn't really see it as it would be a career necessarily, just like a fun hobby or something at first. But then once obviously like touring started happening, they're like, okay, it's just kind of getting somewhere. But you know, they're kind of old school. They wanted to hear like pop and like something that sells
I see.
because it's kind of scary for them like screamo stuff. So they're like, I don't know about this.
Satan music.
Yeah, right. Like grandma's not gonna like this one. So
We raised you Christian.
yeah. But you know, once they saw the numbers and like the shows, like we were making good money off merch, and then they're like, okay, this could work maybe. But
Did
but
the
they were
musi-
supportive, yeah.
Did
At
the
that point.
musicians in your family like did they get to that point?
Oh,
too,
that's a
when
good
they were
one.
playing?
Yeah, my grandpa, he was in a Polish band obviously in Poland, called the Red Guitars. And on Wikipedia right now, if you look that up, I think it was Wikipedia, but it says like basically the Polish equivalent of the Beatles.
Oh, shit.
So they're like fucking big.
They were
Yeah.
big.
Yeah. And then my dad was in like a little band that was pretty big, decently big. But then they moved to America, and then they kind of fell apart. But yeah, musicians are all in the family.
I was gonna say. So then, yeah, they were probably like, very like, fuck yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
so they were
It's nothing
supportive.
new to us. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, they're actually happy. Well, my dad was more so, but my mom's like, yeah, it's cool.
Did you guys ever see this documentary called "Searching for Sugar Man"?
Never.
Sugar man.
You guys gotta watch this. So
Okay, remind me
it's
after this.
it's a documentary, and it's about this artist. His name was Rodriguez. That was his artist name, and he was from Michigan, and he was a really talented singer songwriter, kind of folky stuff.
That's cool.
And so he got signed. He did an album with this label, and it sold 7 records. It was a flop. And so this guy, for like 15 years, just kind of gave up on music. Was working blue collar jobs, stuff like that. And the whole time, somehow one of his records made its way to Australia. And in Australia, he was huge. He was a superstar.
Damn.
Like people would compare it to the Beatles, like how much
Really? Oh,
how
shit.
influential and how popular his music was over there. And it's kind of crazy to me because I'm just like, nothing like that could ever happen again. So this guy ends up finding out that that he's huge in Australia, and he plays a show over there, and it's like people are going nuts.
Wow,
There's like
that's actually
rumors
sick.
spread around about like what happened to him. Like, oh yeah, he offed himself. Like,
Oh,
there's like, oh
shit.
no, like he gave up on music. But yeah, so he was able to like make it as a musician once he was like 50, and he realized that his music's actually really popular.
Shit.
And then the documentary came out, and now he's big everywhere. But
That's so cool.
I don't know if I'm thinking about with the same thing that you're talking about, but I heard about something similar where like this dude just got older and then his music like became. But I feel like sometimes like some of the great musicians don't like figure out that their music is awesome until like
Yeah.
after later in life.
right. But it's
Like-
wild because that could never happen today. Because you would see that there's people, hashtag whatever, like you would see that there's people into you online, but it was just a different time to where, like, it's nuts. You got to watch this documentary. Like he like the whole time he was very famous and he didn't know for like 15, 20
That's
years.
crazy, man. I'd be so mad, bro.
I know. Oh man, I didn't have to break my back working these
Yeah.
jobs.
You're telling me I worked the service in the street for 20 years when I could have been over in Australia or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell people that if they're like, oh, how's the music doing? I'm really big in Australia.
Yeah. Just waiting to go over there.
You know, Canada, yeah, man, they love my shit over
Yeah.
there. If you guys could be famous in one country other than America, what's the one country you guys would be like, fuck yeah, I'm famous here?
Be cool, like Japan.
Nah, I was gonna say that.
That'd be cool.
What the fuck? Yeah. That's crazy.
Making all the anime music.
Oh,
Apparently,
let's go.
their fans are like really, really cool too. They're like for American music.
Yeah.
I hear from like other people that perform in other countries that like because sometimes in like certain countries they don't get a lot like it's like going to the suburbs, like they don't get a lot of like musical like performances in like certain countries or whatever. So like when like American bands come or something, it's like, oh, they're very like you know, fan-ish.
Oh, yeah.
You
Like
know what I
Drake
mean?
Bell in Mexico.
Oh, really?
Even yeah, he's like way bigger in Mexico. They love him over there.
Oh shit, man.
I think he bought a house over there.
Nice.
Yeah.
I can see that. I would do that shit too, man. Which one? Okay, so in Rainy Park, which one of the band members do you think would survive a zombie apocalypse the most, and why?
How do you think you do?
I think I do pretty good. I mean, we got a cabin in Wisconsin, like pretty rural.
Hey.
So I'd go there. We have some guns there.
There you
Probably
go.
build like a little perimeter. I already have it all in my head. Yeah, I think I do
We
pretty
could
good.
team up. I got.
You
some
can come
guns
with,
too,
sure,
yeah.
buddy. Sure, you can come too. Everybody.
I think we'll probably try to work on it together. We'll try to get through it.
Yeah.
Whenever I watch like any kind of zombie movies or shows, like sometimes like their wife is dead, their kid died. Sometimes I'm like, after a certain point, like it just
take
there's
me.
no happy ending to this shit.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, that's a good point actually. Yeah.
Glad I got no wife and kids.
I used to watch The Walking Dead, just like kind of like it's nice to not live in this universe.
What would you say your favorite zombie movie is?
My favorite zombie movie is it was based after a video game. It was a couple years ago. It was not The Walking Dead. It was with Pedro Pascal. Is like
Oh, The Last of Us.
Last
is
of Us. There you
awesome.
go.
Are
So
those
good.
zombies though? They're kind of like.
Yeah, they're like
I guess so. I actually
bacterial
haven't.
zombies.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I get you. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. What about you?
Dawn of the Dead for
Dawn
sure,
of the
but
Dead,
like
that's
the newer one. I haven't actually seen the old one, which I should, but the newer one's really
Oh,
because
yeah.
they like run fast. They're not like those slow
Not little
zombies.
bitch
Yeah,
zombies.
like they're actually scary fuckers. So
I like the zombies from like Call of Duty.
yeah,
Like after like you get to a certain round, they start like
Oh, they
fucking
start
trying
getting
to
crazy.
fucking
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Or like the fucking dogs from Call of Duty too.
mm-hmm.
Those are fucking wild.
But then Resident Evil, of course, is a classic. The first one was so good. Love that one. The soundtrack was banging too.
I gotta probably go with The Last of Us. It's really, I really like it.
Hell yeah.
I don't know when the next season comes out, but
It's a good video game. Made a decent movie.
I heard it's pretty accurate to the video game too, for the most part.
yeah, no, it was pretty good. I just for some reason I enjoyed the video game a little bit more.
Yeah, the way they did my boy and I was like, oh man, can't believe they did him like that, especially. But
Fuck, man.
I'm still gonna watch it. I remember when Glenn died in
Oh yeah.
The Walking Dead, I
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
just fell off.
That
I
was
was like, oh, you
tragic.
can't do that to him.
So I know you're from Chicago, you're from the burbs. How has like the Midwest like affected your sound musically?
Yeah, I think we got a bunch of great influences from here.
I read
Alkaline
some.
Trio is an inspiration for me, and it's cool that they're right from like around here too. You know.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I read that your name Rainy Park came from a park that you visited at some point. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So I went to Stevenson Elementary. I grew up on like the further south side, by like 79th Pulaski, kind of by Bogan High School. And so yeah, that was the park of our elementary school.
Oh, okay.
And so yeah, that's where I got the name from. And yeah, I thought it made for a good band name, and also just kind of just tied into my roots a little bit, you know.
Yeah, very keep it Chicago.
Yeah, keep it south side a little bit, you know.
That's cool.
Like, no, fuck Chicago, keep it the south side. Oh man.
Are you from the north or south side?
I grew up in Logan Square, so I guess like north, a little
Okay,
bit
cool.
north. But I would always like go to the south side to like Little Village or Pilsen
Yeah,
to like
the
go to
shows.
like shows and
Yeah.
stuff. You know what I mean?
Do you ever
So-
go to the Fallout?
Dude, yeah. So we were talking about like Jurassic Park earlier. Like I
Yeah.
pretty much grew up going to like Jurassic Park and the Fallout, like
Nice.
those two venues while they were in their
Well, the Fallout was crazy because you could come. I was like 17 years old. You could buy beers there for like $1 a
Really?
beer.
Dude, there was
They were
I,
cheap.
I remember there was a guy with a big tank of like nitrous
Oh,
and shit,
hell no.
and he would sell.
I
he would
hate that shit.
He would sell you like little fucking balloons of nitrous for like $5 or whatever. And you just fucking
So
take-
bad. Yeah.
It's definitely bad. I don't encourage that to anybody.
Yep.
At the time, it was fun,
Sure.
but
I'll give you a pass.
You're just off the nitrous playing shows over
just
there.
off the night, just playing shows, just fucking trying to. Well, this was more recent where they built like the skate ramp or whatever. This was a
Yeah.
lot more recently, but yeah, man, it was. It was
I
a
wasn't
fun
there
time.
for that, for the skate ramp, but that sounds cool. Yeah, there was always something crazy going on too. Like there'd be fights over there. Like
I remember watching like a wrestling show there, and somebody went on top of the roof. You know, like the little like where the bands would play. Like it was kind of like a garage type thing.
Yeah.
So somebody went on the roof, and because they had like a whole wrestling show there, and they pretty much like backflipped somebody up and from that roof onto like a table. From,
Yeah.
It was nuts, man. Like
That
they
sounds
had
gnarly.
so much fucking wild shit happening
Yeah.
there.
it's iconic though, man.
No, for sure, man. Like anybody that didn't grow up going to there, they missed out,
It was a
man.
different time.
That's me. Sorry.
Well, I'm sure.
I
like,
wish.
I'm
Sounds
sure
fun.
you like went to like similar.
Yeah,
like,
there's probably
things, like-
adjacent stuff. Yeah,
yeah. These kids now, man. So, who from your band do you think would be the most likely to become a politician?
Definitely not
Look
me.
at that
but-
shirt, man.
Oh,
You're ready.
sure.
I feel like you look the part at least. You got like the clean cut, the beard.
Okay.
I'd probably,
Yeah.
I'd follow you.
I have literally zero interest in politics. But I'll look the part at least. You know? Yeah.
It'd be like free shows for everybody.
Yeah, there we go. I'll make all the
I'll
cool
vote for
rules.
you,
Yeah.
Hey, he'll bring back the DIY spots.
Oh,
There you go.
absolutely. That's number one.
We gotta bring more Jurassic Parks back. I don't know, man. Earlier you were talking about like UFC fights and stuff, and how you train. You said something about McGregor coming back in the
Oh
UFC.
yeah, they
and
just announced last week that Conor McGregor's coming back.
I find that hard to believe, man. Unless he like ran out of money.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to see it to believe it. And they put him against Max Holloway, who's like a top contender. I feel like he's gonna get smoked if he does fight. Like he hasn't fought in so long.
Yeah,
he hasn't
man.
won in even longer.
But
But it's gonna be cool to see the antics again. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he was like a one of a kind.
He was pretty, yeah, man. Like, he was very entertaining to watch. Like, I wasn't much of, like, a UFC fan, but, like, when Conor McGregor would fight, I'd be like, oh, hell yeah,
Yeah.
that guy's entertaining. But, like,
He was the last fighter to where like even if you don't watch MMA, you knew Conor McGregor. You know.
exactly. But, like, going at like talking about it, like, realistically, I think, like, he hasn't fought in a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know what his training looks like, but,
Yeah.
like, I feel like, I don't know, he's probably going to get smoked, man.
I feel like it. On the plus side, it's not a great thing. He broke his shin, so that's another thing. He's dealing with like a serious injury, but he's also like been on hella steroids. You could tell he's super jacked now. So I don't know. Maybe that might help him. Like years of just pumping full of juice, you know. I hope he does good, but yeah,
It
I
kind
don't
of
know.
reminds me of like the Mike Tyson and like the fucking, what was it, Logan Paul fight or something?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a shame.
That
Yeah.
fight was not. I don't know,
That was
man.
they're bogus for putting like Mike Tyson was 58 years old when they did that fight,
Yeah.
and there were people telling me like, oh, like he's gonna smoke this guy. This guy's not a real fighter. I'm like, dude, you're putting like a 28-year-old against a 58-year-old
just
man.
don't work like
Dude,
that. yeah.
like and like Mike Tyson was really fucking awesome during his like prime and
Yeah.
stuff, and I feel like had Mike Tyson prime and
Oh,
Logan
it
Jake
wouldn't be
Paul
close,
prime,
Yeah,
he would destroy
Yeah.
him, bro. But like you got 58 years old, practically 60.
Right.
Your body isn't working the same as
Yeah.
And I'm 30, bro. I don't even feel like my body's working the same as it was when I was 20. But like, fuck, dude,
Exactly.
like. Imagine like that fight was definitely a money grab for
Yeah,
sure.
100%.
I know. I feel like being 33, I feel different from when I was 23. Like just how much you could push your body. So I'm a degenerate gambler as well. So that was the biggest bet.
Really?
That was the biggest bet I ever placed. Was I put $2,400
Holy
on I put it on Logan Paul or Jake Paul, sorry to.
And you
to be
won?
like yeah, and it wasn't even close.
Do you mind me asking how much you won for?
He was
$2,000. I feel like
he
you
was
probably
like a
won.
minus 200 favorite, so I won 1,200 profit.
That's
so it was like
decent.
2,400 to 136. But I was like, dude, that's free money. Like he's not gonna lose. Like 58 years old is crazy.
Yeah,
That's nuts.
dude.
No one should be fighting like past
That's
even
unk.
44.
I feel that's one of those sports where it's kind of like over 30, you're kind of like
Yeah.
a.
And I'll say something controversial, but Jake Paul is a real fighter. He's beat Anderson Silva, Nate Diaz, Mike Perry. These are real guys. Like
Close
that
to his
were
age.
that were at the top of they weren't 58 and he beat them, and you could tell from his technique he's taking it serious, so
Do you think
he
you
whooped
don't,
my ass for sure.
you don't think none of those people that you just mentioned were paid off?
I don't know.
No, just legit. I mean, I've seen some of his fights, and obviously to get to that point, you gotta have some sort of training, right?
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
It can't be like, oh, I just
Yeah.
like I wouldn't be able to go up there and be like, oh, hand in hand with fucking Nate Diaz or whatever.
And I was a doubter too when he had his first fight, and it was against an NBA player, and then he fought Ben Askren, who's a great MMA fighter, but he's also older and
Kinda sucks.
yeah, he's like never been known for striking. Like his striking is like non-existent.
Yeah, that's
But-
where like my kind of like conflict comes, because like the first fights he's had was like not against like really good,
Yeah,
like fighters, and then all of a sudden like now he might be doing his thing, but
Yeah.
at the beginning I was kind of like so I mean I know you also do like MMA fights and stuff. What do you have any fights coming up? Like what's your training like?
So right now I've been mostly focused on music. So I go train sometimes, but I think it's gonna look like closer to like the end of the year when I try to get back into it.
You ever been to like Thailand to go train or whatever?
No, I would love to do that.
Yeah.
So my fighting style is mostly striking, Muay Thai. So yeah, they're training out there. Like that's like the OG spot for Muay Thai, and it's like the striking system that most of like the top level fighters use. It would be awesome, but
I'm asking because I have a boy, Alex. He's currently out there training. He trains
awesome.
Muay Thai too. He's got a couple. He's won a couple fights too. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So, and that's why I know it takes like, first of all, it takes a lot of courage to get up there, man. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine like signing up to get punched.
yeah. But
Oh.
yeah, I would love to do that one day. Go out to Thailand and train. But yeah, most people that go out there, they go for like at least 2 months, and stuff is cheaper out there, but it's still a big commitment, you know.
Right, for sure. 2 months of
Yeah.
just training, not having a job, using
Yeah.
your own money and shit.
And there's some good spots to train Muay Thai, like in Chicago, especially compared to most of the country. We have some really good spots to train Muay Thai.
What are like if somebody wanted to get into that, what would you like tell them?
I would definitely say I would have to plug in my the gym I train at. I've been there the whole time that I've been training and competing, Chicago MMA, and I like it because they have Muay Thai, they have Jiu-Jitsu, like really good instructors for a lot of different martial arts. And then if you're doing just striking, I would say a key on the north side. Kia Training Hall is
Shout
the
out.
best Muay Thai in the Midwest for sure.
Hey, hell yeah, man. What about you, Pete? What's your life outside of music?
Just mostly.
Do you have a day job?
I do.
You don't have to tell us
I
what
do.
it is.
No, I'm a machinist, so that's main day-to-day stuff, and then
Oh,
yeah, just working on music stuff, trying to get always better every day.
yeah. How do you balance like your 9 to 5 to like your creative stuff?
Oh, that's actually it's been kind of tricky like lately to get motivated to do this stuff, but I've been getting better at that and just trying to just dedicate time to do that. So, yeah.
Do you think like because I know it's true with me, like the older I get, it's harder to work on your creative stuff because now you have like more responsibilities that you have to take care of, and it's
Absolutely.
like, fuck, I need money for this, and like as much as people like think, oh, musicians, they're balling, they're
Hell
doing this
no.
and that,
Yeah.
it's all like people, musicians get paid dick sometimes, what I
Yep.
mean? It's like
They usually have like a lot of other ventures, like
exactly.
plugins or this and that, merch and shit. So
Like fucking what's the dude from Periphery, fucking Misha? Or
that's
whatever
exactly what I
the fuck.
just saw. I just saw an interview with him. He was talking all about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What does he do on the side?
Well, he's got like plugins like
Oh, okay.
company or whatever. He's got like a
Yeah.
bunch of other like maybe
Guitar
like
stuff.
guitar stuff
Yeah.
that he
Yeah.
does. Like so.
But they asked him like, "Is Periphery sustainable just by the music?" They're like, "No."
they're like fu-
Oh,
like
wow.
their
I
their
was like,
immediate
"They're
ans-
huge. Like
Yeah.
that's crazy."
Their immediate answer was fuck no.
Yeah. I was so
That's
surprised.
crazy for Periphery.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Nuts.
dude. Like what do you? At what point do you think that you'll be like, oh shit, we made it as a band?
Like a
I think
sold out.
I think
Chicago
once you like have like 2-3 years like making what like a median salary is, I think then you could be like, we're probably safe if we just keep, because then at that point you're like, well, if I focus on music full time, then we'll make even more probably, you know. But yeah, I don't know what would be like the tipping point of where you're like, oh, we're good now. But I would take, if I was making 50 grand a year, I would probably,
That's fine.
I feel
yeah.
like
It's doable.
I'd make way on that. But
What about you, bro? What's your like? I just made it.
I would say, like I said, like sold out Chicago show. I meant like maybe like House of Blues, like sold out House of
Yeah.
Blues here. That'd be like
like a couple thousand people or something.
something like
Yeah.
that, you just kind of know, like, okay, we're on to something.
we're on to
like,
something. Yeah, that'd be a great feeling.
Oh yeah, no man, it's and it's hard to get there, man. Like it's a very small percentage of
Very small.
musicians that get lucky enough to, and I'm not even gonna say lucky because obviously work really hard for it.
Yeah.
That make it, just live off their music, man. What are some points where you guys were like in your musical career where you're just like, maybe like fuck this, I don't want to do this shit anymore? Has there ever been those moments in your guys' career?
Yeah, we had some tours like in Shiva especially, where it's just like it was just dead. Like no one was coming to shows, because it was mostly like areas we weren't too well known in, and those were like definitely. Well, actually, that's why we did split up actually, because there's a lot of that. So sometimes it happens, You gotta like just pull the rug when it's it's a good time to.
And then how do you like come? Because obviously it has to take like some sort of mental toll on you to be like, fuck, man, like this shit didn't work out. Like
Yeah.
how do you come back? Because obviously you're striving now, but like at that moment you probably felt like, fuck, man, this is probably like the end for me. Like how
Yeah.
do you come back from that?
You take a little break, and then you start missing it again a lot. So then you're almost like forced to like, fuck it, I got to do it again. Yeah,
that
it's
makes
kind of
sense.
yeah.
It's all ups and downs. Like even like, there's definitely been like high and low points the whole time that I've been a musician. But I always just feel like if I don't stop, like as a songwriter, I feel like I'm only getting better. Like the more you do anything, you're gonna get better at it, not worse.
Yeah.
So I just feel like if I don't stop, maybe not next year, maybe not the year after that, but that song could come out. And you just you got to believe that if you keep doing it, that song might come out that it's gonna change the trajectory of your whole career.
Yeah.
And there's artists that's all. They release one song, it blows up, and they could tour on that forever. I'd be down to be a one-hit wonder. Just have one song pop off, just do that forever, man.
Just play Pink Pony Club every night.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
and that song wasn't even a big hit when it first came out. It was a sleeper hit, so it actually blew up later down the line. So
I heard a story about that actually, where what is her face? Chappell Roan. She was touring after she had released that song. In the middle of the tour, that song just blew up, and she ended up headlining at the end of her tour. She ended up headlining what the fuck?
Was it Lala?
Bonnaroo or something like that? One of the like big
Yeah.
like open fucking festivals or whatever. But like
Yeah.
I think it's kind of cool. Like, can you imagine like going on tour, halfway through your tour you're playing shitty venues, and then all of a
Right.
sudden your manager calls you like you're headlining Bonnaroo
Yeah.
now?
that's crazy. Yeah.
That would be freaking awesome.
Yeah, she
man.
stuck to it. I feel like there's a lot of people that I know who are really good at music. Maybe quit too early. Maybe their time was coming. You
That's
know,
true.
another year. You know, 1 year later if they didn't stop.
That
You know?
sucks, man. What would you tell somebody that's thinking about quitting music now, that you think maybe just keep going a little longer? What would you tell
I
them?
would say you already got through the worst of it. You've had those shows where you kind of suck. You've already put out those songs that aren't your best. Like you already got through the worst of it, so you might as well just keep going. You know.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Is that what you would tell? You would tell them the same
Yeah,
thing?
100%.
Oh yeah, man.
And you got to believe in yourself. I know a lot of artists, we're our own worst critic. You got to tell yourself that you can do it, that you're good at what you do, that you've been doing it a while, and that if you stick to it, that good things are gonna come from your hard work.
And that's very true, because I've seen a lot of like musicians that I think are like, they're great, and if they just keep going a little bit longer,
Right.
but because of their own like self-doubt and like
Yeah.
self, whatever.
A lot of artists are self-sabotaging. You know.
Yeah, man. Has there ever been a time in your guys' career where you guys are like, man, like have some sort of like imposter syndrome, or like, man, I don't even know if I belong in this stage type of shit?
Not me.
No, you're just like, I fucking work too hard for this.
I always have so much fun, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, man? No, you're just like, I work for this, bro. I deserve this.
There's been certain times where it's definitely been like, I'm surprised with like how well things turned out on that night or on that release. I mean, even with like the Rainy Park with the single release, it did a lot better than I
Yeah,
thought
it
it would
did
do. And yeah, I try not to give myself those thoughts of like, oh, I don't deserve this, because I know that's gonna lead down a rabbit hole that's gonna cause self-sabotage. You know.
So you guys have that one song out. Is there any plans of releasing anything anytime soon?
Yeah, so we have a couple more demos. We're just kind of working them out, and we're gonna have a new single and a new music video out. Hopefully within like 2 months, about.
2 months.
Yeah.
Do you know what that song is going to be called yet?
Not yet. We're still picking which one's gonna be the single. But
Damn,
we're
no
going
hawk-
back to the same producer, Sam Guyana. I really like how he did the first single, so we're going back to him, and
Is
he's
that
gonna
who
mix and master it.
is that who recorded your first single?
No, he mixed and mastered it. So we sent
Oh.
him the tracks, and then he did his thing with them.
Yeah. Were you guys recording your first single in the studio, or was that like
It's
home
like a
studio?
home studio, kind of bouncing stuff back between each other, and then we got the stems down, and then we sent it off for mixing and mastering.
Oh yeah, that's cool, man.
I feel like I realized that's where most of the quality comes from, is from the mixing and mastering. So you could kind of get away with self-recording if you've
Yeah.
done it enough, and then somebody else could just put the tones on it and make it sound real good.
Yeah, I feel like if you have like a basic grasp of like recording yourself, like
Yeah.
it's there's only so much you can do to the sound,
Right.
and then you send it to somebody that knows how to do the rest of it, and so like.
For the last Alive Alone release, we went to like a legit studio and got everything tracked there. And I feel like most of the magic is done on the mixing and mastering. Like, we spent more on the tracking than we did on the mixing and mastering. And I feel like doing the complete opposite this time, like spending no money on the tracking and then just putting the budget towards mixing and mastering. Like, came up with a better result and we spent a little bit less than we did like going to like the big studio.
I feel that. Do you feel the same? Do you think maybe just doing more better recordings and then spending more money on mixing and mastering, or what do you think?
I love going to the studio because I haven't done it in so long, but I do love that part of it. But he's right, yeah. Like it's nice to just kind of go that route as well. But I do love the studio because sometimes you get different ideas than you would normally.
The
but
experience is way better.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
to actually go and track and get somebody's input for production and stuff like that.
yeah.
For newer musicians that have never been to a real studio before, what are like some studio do's and studio don'ts that you guys have for them?
Record everything on your own first, and try to even just add extra ideas and track them down. If you don't like them, you can take them out, but just come super prepared, know all your parts, have all the lyrics ready, which I didn't do. But yeah, have everything as prepared as possible.
Yeah, make sure your drummer could play to the click. That's a big one. Yep.
My favorite one is make sure you grab the biggest big gulp from 7-Eleven and make sure you set it right on their board.
Oh,
Ooh,
Lord
yeah.
Almighty.
You got to establish dominance right there. This is our
Boom.
studio.
Oh man, that's funny, man. Nickelback, is it overrated or underrated?
Overhated.
Overhated.
Yeah, man. I used to love them. Me and my dad.
Never made it as a wise man.
Yeah.
And he still hasn't made it as a wise man. What's your guys' go-to karaoke song?
Oh.
Go to karaoke.
I've never
song.
actually done karaoke. I'm too scared.
What?
I'm a drummer, dude. I'm
true.
working my courage up to do
You
it
gotta-
soon, though.
you
So
gotta-
get ready.
You got a whole wall of drums behind you.
Yeah,
in
I'm
front
always
of
in the
you.
far back. Don't worry about me.
What about you, Ricky?
I'd say Creed, One Last Breath.
Oh my god.
That's a good one.
That's a good one, man. Do you guys prefer vinyl or do you guys prefer just like streaming platforms to listen to music in?
I never got into vinyl, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I respect it, though. I think it's really cool having that physical thing. But yeah, I never.
I just mostly stream, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or CDs even.
convenient.
Sometimes. Yeah. If I'm feeling.
What's the worst trait that a concert goer can have?
All those people at music festivals who don't understand, like, they don't go to shows often and they think any kind of like bumping is on purpose and they get all mad. And those people. I saw a couple last year at Riot Fest. They're just like trying to fight people over that. I'm
yeah.
like, bro, chill out. Like, but you could tell they're not like experienced like concert goers that are just there for like the headliner. But I'll see that mostly at like music festivals.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you think?
What was it like? No.
The worst like music concert going like etiquette that you've seen?
For me, I mean, it's always like a taller person in front of me. But I'm pretty tall, so I'm kind of that guy too. But
I feel that
you can't-
100% to the core.
you can't really change your height. You can't be like, yo, can you get
Yeah.
down? Like, they're not going to do that for you.
I'll be
But you could be mindful. of, like,
uppies, please.
maybe if I move, like, I move to the right a little, like, you'll see better. So maybe just being aware of, like, people around you, making sure everyone's having a good time and they can see the show. So,
yeah. What's your favorite late night snack, both of you?
ooh, I love snacks. You go first.
Late night snack. I like sushi. I like
Damn.
ordering some late night sushi.
That's
off
actually
Uber
pretty
Eats.
That's a good
exquisite.
one.
Yeah, that's a great one.
The fancy, huh?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, even example, last night I had like two brownies with a cup of milk and then some Chex Mix. And this was at 2 a.m, so it's pretty late. But I just hit me.
You know. I had something similar. I smoke a lot of weed sometimes.
Sure.
And sometimes I'll do like a late night joint. And the munchies just hit me so hard. And I have a gas station like a block down. So I'll
Perfect.
go in there.
Yeah.
I ended up getting hot chips and regular cheese chips and just mixing them together. and just
Ooh,
fucking
like
hot.
Cheetos?
Yeah. Like
Oh,
the
okay.
Cheetos,
Hell
like,
yeah.
Like the flaming hots and like the
That's
cheese.
so smart, actually. I've been kind of doing that lately.
I've-
yeah.
That's what I did last night.
You know what else I've been doing with the regular Cheetos? Sriracha in there.
Oh, that's
it makes
good,
it
bro.
like crazy good, man.
Have you guys ever been to like those places where like they serve like the chip bags but they'll put
Oh,
like,
yeah, what do they
cheese
call
and,
those,
like, meat and stuff?
Yeah,
with
the
an
hot
M.
cheese on it. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I forgot what they're called, but yeah, you know what I'm talking
Michoacano or
about.
something?
Michoacana.
That right? Is that
Oh
what it
yeah,
is?
the Mexican place.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I've seen those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
I love the Michoacan.
Fire.
My favorite chip combo was the Hot Chester's popcorn and then the Hot Chester's fries.
Oh dude,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
hot,
see the
hot. That's
I don't
hot
see
on
the
top of hot.
Hot Chesters anymore. I think they're extinct.
like the
Huh?
popcorn. I haven't seen
Like the red
one.
popcorn?
It's
Yeah,
kind of
that's
rare.
one.
You're right. Yeah.
I haven't seen it in a while.
True.
If Rainy Park was a movie, who would be playing your guys' characters?
For me, probably like an Asian guy.
Got Jackie Chan over here.
Maybe like Colin Farrell. I've gotten Colin Farrell
I
once,
see that.
Hey.
so he could do it.
Yeah, any Asian actor. I
Asian act.
think they'll do fine.
Yeah.
If you could open up for one band, what would it be?
It's gonna be basic. My Chemical Romance.
There you
Or
go.
Weezer.
Skrillex.
Oh, that's a fun combo.
Yeah.
You got like the EDM. and
That'd be
stuff.
crazy.
I saw a picture of Skrillex. I was like, that's what he looks like now. He looks way different.
But he was in From First to Last. I forgot about that. They were
Oh,
sick as fuck back
He's
in
got
the
like
day.
short hair.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, like OG Skrillex was like very emo,
Yup.
post-hardcore-ish,
The good old days.
good old days. If the world ends tomorrow, what's like one song that you would want to die listening to?
Damn.
It's this song that's actually like, don't you know it's the end of the world.
Oh.
It's like an old. It sounds like a Fallout song if you ever watch it, but it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
I love that song, so I'd put that one on because it's very fitting.
There you go.
I'll do The Boys Are Back in Town.
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
This is lovely. I like the scene from Titanic, you know, at the end where they're all like fucking falling in the fucking water or whatever, and the band is still just playing, and like one of the band members looks up to the other band and they're like, "It was a pleasure playing with you boys," and they just keep playing until
That's
they die.
hard.
Yeah,
That to
that's
me
super
was
cool.
like
Yeah.
I would love to do that shit like that. Well, guys, it's been awesome talking
Yeah,
to you
hell yeah,
guys.
dude.
I had a lot of fun, man. We're coming close to the end of our interview here, and just one last thing. What's some advice that you guys would give to any up and coming musicians?
Have fun with it. Definitely dedicate yourself to it, and just believe in yourself. You know, believe in your craft.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, practice as much as you can. And stay dedicated and have good inspiration too. Like keep your your mind open to things, to new things. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And real quick, where can people find your guys' stuff at?
It's on all streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple Music. You can follow us on Instagram at Rainy Park Band. Yeah, we got some more stuff coming out, and if you like the first single, I think you'll definitely like the stuff we got coming out.
Hell yeah.
Dude. Hell yeah, dude. I'll definitely be at one of your guys' shows, man. Just
Fuck yeah.
let me know. I'll be right there.
Absolutely, I'll let you know.
No, man, I had a lot of fun with you guys, talking to you guys today.
Likewise, bro. Thanks for having us.
I hope we can run it again in the future.
Yeah,
man.
absolutely.
Once you guys have a couple shows, we'll get back, man.
Hell yeah, dude.
Man,
Fuck
let's
yeah.
do it.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys for coming.
Of course.
And for anybody that's been watching today, feel free to go check out all of Rainy Park stuff on all streaming platforms. They're also on social media and stuff like that. And keep an eye out for all the cool things, or I guess an ear out for all the cool things they have coming out. Once again, this was Rainy Park, and I'm your host,